What's good, y'all? What's good? Welcome back. Welcome back. So today we're gonna be going over two pairs that I trade, and we're gonna be looking up some of the setups and recapping on what happened during this past week. So without further ado, we'll get right into it. The first pair we're gonna be looking at is gold. Gold has been hitting new all-time highs and just running up basically the price and sitting in this range right now. So the problem with this is if you're a beginner trader, this right here, which is consolidation, can get you chopped up and took smooth out the market. But if you've been trading for a while and you're precise with your entries and exits, you can know where to get in and get out in this market. So before we look into this, I want you guys to see this right here. So you see how we have these two fair value gaps, right? These two right here. Notice how price hits this one, respects it, doesn't close below, and then we run off, right? That little small setup right there could get you paid. You could have been waiting for price to get down in here after this retracement and then take it back up and exit once you see the consolidation. But let's look into the 1 hour. This setup right here, this is what I was looking at. So we get this order block right here that runs price all the way up, right? And as you can see, we get this bullish change of structure. Then we create these two almost equal liquidity spots. And with these liquidity spots, I'm looking at it as this right here. So once we see price run these liquidity spots, what do we see next? We see this strong bullish fair value gap, just like the one I showed you before we even got into this lower time frame, this 1 hour. So what happened? We get bullish fair value gap, price comes and want to test it. Didn't get quite in it, but this is still considered, a retest of that because of this candle right here. So if you would have took the entry at the top of this candle, like I do, and have your stop loss right here, excuse me, you would have been looking at, because this trade is still running, so right out the gate, you would have got a 1 to almost 2, but I would have took it up to the previous week high right here. 1 or 2.5, and since gold has been running, you can look at all of this as liquidity right here. Price may want to come clean that up. So, if we do turn strong bullish, we could easily see a 1 or 3. And that's kind of what gold been doing. The next pair I want to look at is Euro USD. This pair right here, let me delete my drawings off of it so I can show you guys what I've been looking at. We'll go out to the day chart. So Euro USD has been on this strong bullish push up, right? But this is what I want you guys to see. We will jump out to the weekly. Notice how this strong push broke structure right here. So all of this is just retracement, right? This can be all retracement. Price can still come out the air and fall down and, come down here. But as of right now, I will be buying. Until I will be buying and keeping cautious of this leg right here because of we're in a premium for a sale according to this leg right here, right? All right, boom. So as of right now, I will be riding everything bullish until I get something that alerts me that hey, we're finna sell, which will be maybe a daily reversal pattern. But other than that, I would just keep riding. The trend is your friend, basically. So let's zoom in and see what's going on here. So we got bullish candle. This is what I'll pay attention to. This bullish candle here, this one, and this one. You see we got a bullish fair value gap right there and right there. I'll try to make it to be exact right there. Notice how price comes in here, right? Price comes in here and is wicking and it's showing respect. Now, if price respects this, I can expect price to come up and take out this previous weekly high right here. We could come right here and go up there and just off of this move right here, we can go right there to right there. Just off that, that's 1 to 4. But let's say, for instance, we scale in, because I see a lot of opportunities where you can scale in with these currency pairs. So right here, this was the first time price came in to this fair value gap on a higher time frame. This was the first time we get in here. We get in here, we run up, create this bullish fair value gap, and then what's up, bro? We could just box it up right here. And as you can see, we don't get no candles that close below that. We wick below, but we don't close below. So it's showing that it wanted to respect it, which it did. If you would have took this as a trade, you could have got stopped out. But I want you guys to pay attention to something that I do when I'm trading, because it's pretty rare that I'm getting in on a 15. I like the 1 minute, the 1 minute, the 5. I got the 3 too. But let's just go back and look and see what happened on this 1 minute chart, so I can show you how you really could have caught this setup on the 1 minute. All right, where this trade happened during the New York session. Keep in mind, we already got this bullish fair value got marked up, right? Now let's look and see what price did before we even get into this, right? All right, so we get this low right there. Then we get equal lows right there. And then we get this sweep. This sweep right here took out this low, and all of these equal lows got dropped as well. So now this is a fractal. After creating this fractal, what do we get? We get a market structure shift right there. Market structure shift. And then for our entry, what do we see? We see bullish fair value gap, and this is what the indicator is not going to show you. So you can use the indicator, but you need to have an eye for stuff like this in order to get better. So we get bullish fair value gap right there. You could have took that candle right there, and you already know where price going. So right off the bat, you got, let me fix this. Bam, right there. Just this move alone is 1 to 11. This happened on the New York session during the 1 minute. Just that move alone. But that's probably news that shot it up that quick. But is it technically news? That's what I really want to see, because if you anticipating a move like this to happen and the market disguises it as news, is it really news, or is your analysis on point? You feel me? All right, cool. We'll go to the second time it hit it. The second time it hit it, we sweep all of that. And this will be the one that take off and, run to the skies. But let's see what happens. I see accumulation for Asia, manipulate down into this bullish fair value gap. At the manipulation, what we get? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? All right, cool. Now let's go back and look and see what happened. All right, after we sweep all of those lows over here, we swept this one. We sweep these lows, and we sweep our previous session lows, right? We do all of that right there with this wick here. Right there with this wick. Now what we waiting for? We waiting for a bullish fair value gap, market structure shift, and then we'll enter off that, right? And sometimes you have to play in between the time intervals to basically catch which entry you're gonna get into, right? So after I see this wick right here, this is what I'll be looking for. I probably would have took this one according to the 5. We could drop down to the 3 minute, because I'll be jumping in between these time frames trying to catch which one is going to give me my setup. And it looks like I would have caught this guy right here. Right after that wick, we get this bullish for value gap. Right there. Entry right at the top of that candle, stop loss right there. And let's see what happens. Let me delete this. Let me delete some of this stuff so we can, hold on, better yet, I can just make this box bigger. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let's make this box bigger. As you see, price run up in here for the first time. Do we come back and sweep it? Nope. Price run to the sky. So that's kind of what I've been looking at for this past week, and that's a setup. The next video I make, I will be going over what I'm looking forward to for the next week, and basically showing what I'm looking at and how we can capitalize off that and make some money. Stay locked in, you know what I'm saying? Do your homework, do your back testing and studying, and stay locked in, and the bread will come for sure. Y'all get up with me.